Alright, this video was meant to start at the crack of dawn this morning. It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm in the middle of Wales and I've seen no birds. No birds really. So let me explain. Last night I went to pick my dad up in Somerset and we left at 4 o'clock this morning to drive to Scoma to see puffins and guillemots and razorbills. But guess what? There was adverse weather. High winds, swell in the tide, and the whole trip was cancelled. But I had Dad with me, and however disappointed I was, I didn't want him to be even a bit disappointed. So we've come here. So what better way to drown our sorrows in no puffins than to drown them in many a red kite? By the late 1980s, red kites were on the verge of extinction, but there was a pair roosting at Gigrin Farm, so the RSPB encouraged them to feed the red kites every day throughout the winter when the kite's natural food source was scarce. This was back in the early 1990s. Now, up until that time, red kites had been able to feed from sheep carcasses that had fallen and died naturally, but new legislation meant farmers had to remove any animal carcasses from their land immediately, and this meant that the red kites couldn't find food naturally. So alongside reintroduction programs in England, Scotland and Ireland, Gigrin Farm in Wales helped the red kites big time, to the point that they're no longer endangered. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know how many red kites there are here, but it's in the hundreds. And I don't know how many have tried to take my beanie clean off, but it's in the tens. So low overhead, it's amazing. You can feel the wind off the back of their wings as they fly right past your face. There's a leucistic red kite out here, which is amazing to see. I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen a leucistic bird of prey ever. Leucism is a condition in a bird where it's lost a lot of the pigment in the colour, so a bird can appear to almost be entirely white, or just like parts of it could be white. It's actually on the ground now. Look, leucistic red kite on the ground. Just flown. I've seen so many videos of this place and so many photos, and it doesn't do it justice. I didn't really expect this, but there's absolutely no words to describe the feeling of all of these birds right in front of you. Like, this video will not do it justice. I mean, listen to that. What a glorious sound. Red kites extinct here in the UK. They ain't extinct anymore. Absolutely phenomenal birds of prey. One of my favourite birds of prey. I know I say that about all the birds of prey, but genuinely, this is one of my favourite birds of prey. They're a bit bigger than a buzzard, and the easiest way to tell between the red kite and the buzzard, of course, is their tail. The red kites have got those forked tails, whereas the buzzard's more fanned, a bit more of an angle to the red kite's wings. A buzzard will catch live prey, and even though a red kite will go for live prey, it 9 times out of 10 will go for carrion, dead food, like a bunny that's already dead, or a fox or something, voles and mice even. They're scavengers, red kites, which sounds a bit of a mean word, but it's just how they hunt, it's just what they eat. That's another difference between red kites and buzzards. A red kite will do that whistle. Love that whistle. A buzzard will do more of like a cat-like call, like That's a red kite, but we have got buzzards here as well. There's at least 2 buzzards. They've been calling to each other, they've been sat in this tree and flying around, so they are trying to get in on the action. But that's the main difference between red kites and buzzards. But to see this many red kites in one place, I mean, I've said it already, but it's just absolutely unbelievable. I can't put it into words. And we've been here 2 hours now. In fact, we've been in here 3 hours now. And like all around this hide are just rolling hills. And there's no one else here, just me and Dad.
The sky was black, wasn't it, with birds?
The sky was black with birds. If I haven't got a good photo of a red kite today, I'm going to throw my camera in the bin.
Mine going after it.
How many photos do you reckon you've taken? Oh look, it's the leucistic one. Look at that, it's back. Is that your favourite one?
It is my favourite one. I think I've taken nearly 3,000 shots, so I should have a few decent shots.
One of my favourite things about watching birds of prey is the chance that one might land in a tree and one just perched on a branch. Check this out. Oh wow, look at him. He's a beauty. One's just landed. Just over the buttercups. Here it goes. I've actually got a fair few swallows flying around as well. But not going to spend too much time filming swallows when there's 200 red kites in the air. Well, back at the car. Absolutely exhausted. I haven't walked anywhere. Gonna catch my breath, go get something to eat, and I suppose go home. A change of plan. Yeah, slight change of plan. We thought we could drive for hours home again after the disappointment of not getting onto Skoman this morning. Even though we've had a fantastic day, we could drive home through the night, or whilst we're in Wales, we could come here. And so we have. This is Milford Haven, I think. It's a beautiful harbour side, and comes with these free reflections. We've been looking forward to go to Skomer for so long. I mean, I've been before, but my dad's never been. And so yeah, it's absolutely gutting. But we made a day of it. I mean, my little idea of instead going to Gigrin Farm was inspired, I have to say. What a great way to spend, you know, a day that we just weren't expecting or didn't think we'd have. But you got to turn the frown upside down, haven't you? You got to flip it on its head. You got to roll with the punches, and all those cliches. And I don't know what bird life might be here, but we will tomorrow, because we're going to go for a little explore in the morning, and now we're just having a me and dad spontaneous birdie adventure with hopes of more birds in the morning. So I shall say goodnight while I go to the bar and order a lovely glass of Sauvignon Blanc. Good morning. We have driven along the coastline of Pembukshire, I guess we are, as I watch an oyster catcher, 2 oyster catchers fly across in front of me, chaffinch singing in here, a wood pigeon, some sort of warbler over there, haven't really investigated. Oh, a linnet going overhead. Oh, there's a chiff-chaff on a wire, classic chiff-chaff that. So yeah, what a place, beautiful. Sun shining, Dad's down on the beach, he's loving it. Oh, linnets again. We actually had a linnet perched up on a bush, which was really nice. Singing for us now. See, that's the path just behind there. Black-headed gulls, lesser black-backed gulls and herring gulls. Had a couple of shell ducks down in here. what we think were sanderlings. They were so far away. So oyster catchers, loads of other birds that I've now forgotten. But basically, this is a great little spot where the sea meets the fresh water. It's like a little inlet, and because the tide's out, you're getting this mix of fresh water and seabirds and everything in between. Brilliant spot. Look at this. Lovely day as well. Look, sun's out. Unbelievable. Now to spot some birds of prey. 4 buzzards. Don't mind me. Because we were meant to be on Skomer yesterday, can you hear that whitethroat? Man, oh, I love that song. Yeah, because we were meant to be on Skomer yesterday, that's sort of the area we are. So I might even take a drive down towards that direction and see if we can at least see some, I don't know, maybe choughs and wheatears and some of the other birds, maybe a few seabirds at sort of around the cliffs there. Going to the car, but I've got to get this whitethroat. It's singing so loud. Where are you? Well, as you can see, whew, a bit windy, made it to where at least we should have sailed to Skomer Island yesterday. So since been up on the top of this point, we've had meadow pipits and stone chats flying around us, which is lovely. Lots of skylarks flying above, singing, darting down. I'm hoping we'll see chuff or chuffs. What's the plural for chuff? Is it just chuff? Don't know. And all these cows are massive. Right, do you know what? I'm going to watch my step and put this camera away. Not this one, this one. You won't believe this. Got us on a boat, not to get on the island, but to sail us around to one of the points of the island, which means at the very least we might get shots of puffins, of razorbills, of guillemots, who knows what else. But to see those 3 today would mean so much to me, but also it would mean so much to me for my dad to see them. I've got us on a boat. Well, we didn't get wheatears or chuffs, but we got puffins, guillemots and razorbills, and that is what we came for. That's actually what we came for yesterday. And we might not be up on the island but we are level with the puffins on the water, and that'll do for now. The speed of them, 400 flaps a minute. Puffins flap their wings, absolutely incredible. To get a photo while we're on a boat going up and down, I apologise for the footage, it'll be rather shaky because we're literally going up and down. But wow, I've been on Skomer, but I've never been around it in the waters. We've got fulmars and kittiwakes, and just up there on the rocks is a peregrine falcon quite close to the nest. And it's incredible how puffins and Manx shearwaters will nest near a peregrine falcon, because the thing is about a puffin's nest, it's not really a nest, it's a burrow. They'll burrow into the side of the cliffs, and you can see all the holes up against the grass. That's the puffin's burrows. Now you can probably get your hand into a puffin burrow, but a gull can't get in, and so they'll lay the egg at the back of the burrow, and that's where a puffling will hatch. Whereas guillemots and razorbills, they'll lay an egg on the side of a cliff, and it's so precarious. They'll only lay one egg, and actually a lot of the time the two adults will stand with their backs to the water and protect the egg from predators, gulls and things, or just to stop the wind knocking it off and rolling into the water. These seabirds, these auks, are just absolutely phenomenal, and to be here on the water alongside them and have them fly around us is such a treat. And the main thing, of course, is Dad is getting photos of puffins for the first time ever. That is how you turn a trip that is doomed for disappointment into an amazing 2-day adventure. We've had some laughs, we've had some good food, seen absolutely loads of birds, and now we are actually going to drive home. No more birds for us today, apart from that pigeon down there, who's been following me around, stalking me ever since I got here, wondering what on earth I'm doing, pointing this weird thing in my face. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like the video. If you have already done so, leave me a comment. Maybe let me know what your favourite bird you saw in the video was. Have you ever seen a puffin? Have you ever had a birding trip cancelled, or any sort of trip, I suppose, cancelled, and be absolutely gutted about it? Have you ever made the most of it? Let's talk about it all in the comments. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Without your love. I don't know what this rock and roll bird is talking about. He's walking around with his camera thing pointed at his face, talking about seeing all sorts of different birds, but we're birds, why ain't he talking about us? Oh, I don't know, Colin, just leave him alone. Yeah, well, it looks like he's going home now anyway, so he'll probably never even know about the time I fought a buzzard to the death.